Barbara Stanwyck, born Ruby Catherine Stevens on July 16, 1907, in Brooklyn, New York, lived a life marked by tragedy, perseverance, and unmatched star power. Orphaned at a young age after losing her mother and being abandoned by her father, Stanwyck grew up in a tumultuous environment. Raised primarily by her older sister, she learned to fend for herself, developing an unshakable sense of independence. These early hardships became the foundation of her personal and professional life, instilling in her a fierce work ethic and emotional strength that would carry her through her career. Stanwyck's journey from an orphan child to one of Hollywood's greatest icons is a testament to her resilience and determination. Rise to stardom in Hollywood. Stanwyck's career began on the stage, working as a chorus girl and in vaudeville before making her Broadway debut in 1926. She quickly caught the attention of Hollywood and made her film debut in the silent film Broadway Nights, 1927. As the film industry transitioned to sound, Stanwyck proved her versatility by successfully moving into talkies, a feat many silent film stars struggled with. By the 1930s and 1940s, she had become one of the most bankable and critically admired actresses in Hollywood. Her unique ability to portray a wide array of complex, strong-willed women set her apart from her peers, and she quickly became a household name, a versatile and powerful performer. Stanwyck's remarkable versatility allowed her to take on roles across a variety of genres, whether portraying the hard-edged femme fatale in Double Indemnity, 1944, or the vulnerable mother in Stella Dallas, 1937, she consistently delivered performances filled with depth and nuance. Her range extended from melodrama to screwball comedy to film noir, showcasing her talent in every role. Her portrayal of the working-class mother in Stella Dallas earned her the first of 4 Academy Award nominations, and her performance in The Lady Eve, 1941, demonstrated her comedic brilliance. However, it was her portrayal in Double Indemnity that became one of her most iconic roles, forever cementing her place in Hollywood history. A career of recognition and endurance. Despite being nominated for multiple Academy Awards throughout her career, Stanwyck never won a competitive Oscar. However, her body of work was recognized in 1982 when she received an honorary Oscar, celebrating her enduring contribution to cinema. In addition to her film work, Stanwyck made a successful transition to television in the 1960s, starring in the hit series The Big Valley, 1965 to 1969. Her portrayal of Victoria Barkley, the strong matriarch, earned her 3 Emmy Awards. Stanwyck's move to television marked her ability to adapt and remain relevant in an evolving entertainment industry, ensuring that her career continued to flourish well into her later years. Embracing age and adaptability. In an industry where age often limited an actress's opportunities, Barbara Stanwyck defied the odds, continuing to act into her 70s and beyond. Her roles in television miniseries, such as The Thornbirds, 1983, earned her further accolades, including a Golden Globe. Stanwyck's ability to adapt to new mediums and evolve with the times showed her resilience and drive. Even as she grew older, she maintained the same poise and emotional depth that had defined her career from the start. Her final screen appearance came in 1986 in The Colbys, a spin-off of the popular soap opera Dynasty, marking a fitting conclusion to her storied career. The challenges of love and marriage. Barbara Stanwyck's love life was as complex as her professional career. Her first marriage, to actor Frank Fay in 1928, began as a promising union but quickly became troubled. Fay's temperamental nature and struggles with alcoholism created a difficult environment, and as Stanwyck's career began to soar, their marriage grew strained. In 1932, the couple adopted a son, Dion, hoping that parenthood would bring stability to their relationship. However, their marriage ended in 1935, and Stanwyck was granted full custody of their son. Despite her professional success, her personal life remained challenging, especially as her relationship with Dion became increasingly distant as he grew older. the fairy tale romance with Robert Taylor. After her divorce from Frank Fay, Stanwyck met actor Robert Taylor in the mid-1930s. Initially paired for publicity purposes, their relationship quickly blossomed into a genuine romance. The two became one of Hollywood's most adored couples, and their 3-year courtship was heavily covered by the media. In 1939, they married in a private ceremony. However, their marriage faced its own set of challenges. Despite their differences, they remained close, and Stanwyck supported Taylor's career. However, over time, emotional distance grew between them. The couple divorced amicably in 1951, and Stanwyck never remarried, though many believed she never fully recovered from her love for Taylor. The complexities of love and loss. Barbara Stanwyck's relationship with Robert Taylor was one of the most significant in her life. Though they were divorced in 1951, Stanwyck never fully let go of her feelings for him. After Taylor's death from lung cancer in 1969, Stanwyck was deeply affected. She mourned him privately and chose not to attend his funeral out of respect for his new wife, but sent flowers with a heartfelt note. This shows the depth of her emotional resilience and loyalty, even after the end of their marriage. Their relationship, though marked by both love and difficulties, left a lasting imprint on Stanwyck's heart. The passionate chemistry with Burt Lancaster. In a surprising revelation from her memoir, Barbara Stanwyck confessed to having an intense emotional and physical connection with Hollywood legend Burt Lancaster. Describing him as massive in more than just physical stature, Stanwyck opened up about the undeniable chemistry between them. She recalled their private moments, sharing intimate conversations and stolen glances that revealed a deep connection. Despite their on-screen pairing never materializing into a romantic film, the energy between them was palpable. Their relationship, though fleeting, left a lasting mark on Stanwyck, who fondly remembered Lancaster as a man who was not only powerful and magnetic, but also vulnerable behind his tough exterior. A life of quiet generosity and privacy. Even after retiring from acting, Barbara Stanwyck remained active in her private life, contributing to various charitable causes. She was known for her generosity, especially towards struggling actors, children in need, and Catholic charities, though she never sought public recognition for her philanthropy. Her preference for privacy extended to all areas of her life, maintaining a dignified presence away from the spotlight. This sense of quiet generosity was consistent with her public persona, one that emphasized grace, dignity, and a lack of need for applause. Stanwyck's philanthropy reflected the same strength and independence that defined her throughout her career. Medical setbacks and health struggles. In 1982, while filming The Thornbirds, Barbara Stanwyck suffered a health setback after inhaling smoke from a special effect on set. This triggered severe bronchitis, which was worsened by her long-standing smoking habit. Stanwyck had begun smoking at a young age and had struggled with the addiction for decades. Though she eventually quit smoking in her late 70s, the damage had already been done. The impact of years of smoking on her health was significant, contributing to respiratory issues that ultimately affected her quality of life in her later years. The final years and passing of a legend. Barbara Stanwyck passed away on January 20th, 1990, at the age of 82. Her death was the result of congestive heart failure, complicated by chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, which had been exacerbated by her smoking habit. In keeping with her lifelong desire for privacy, Stanwyck requested no funeral or public memorial. Her remains were cremated, and in a fitting tribute to her love of the American West, her ashes were scattered over the majestic landscape of Lone Pine, California. This final act symbolized her deep connection to the rugged beauty and freedom of the American frontier, an essential part of her legacy both on and off the screen. A legacy of strength and independence. Barbara Stanwyck's life was defined by her ability to overcome adversity and her unwavering commitment to her work. From her difficult childhood to her rise as one of Hollywood's greatest stars, she remained a symbol of strength and independence. Her career spanned decades, and her ability to adapt to new mediums, such as television, ensured her place in the annals of entertainment history. Beyond her fame, Stanwyck's personal life reveals a woman of deep emotional complexity, one who experienced love, loss, and hardship with grace and resilience. She remains an enduring icon of Hollywood's golden age, celebrated for her versatility, strength, and quiet dignity.